India is celebrating the 75th anniversary of independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, and in this series, Saga of Freedom Struggle, we are honoring the freedom fighters and the heroes who were instrumental in building our nation. In tonight's episode, let us delve into the lives of Kittur Chennamma and Mahatma Gandhi.
On 23rd of October 1778 was born Kittur Chennamma, the Queen of Kittur.
ಕಿತ್ತೂರ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿಡಿದರ ಖಡ್ಗ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರಿಗೆ ಹುಟ್ಟುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ನಡಗ ಎದುರಾಳಿನ ಎದಿಯ ಸೀಳಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಾಳು ಮನ್ನ ತಲುವರ ಹಿಡಿದು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಯುದ್ಧ ಕಿತ್ತೂರ ಸೈನ್ಯ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ದ ಗೆದ್ದ ಕಿತ್ತೂರ ಸಂಸ್ಥಾನ ಅಧಿಪತಿಯಾಗಿ ಆಳಿದು ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ.
She was one of the female rulers who led an armed rebellion against the British East India Company in 1824.
Right from a young age, she acquired all the skills required to win a battle, including horse riding, sword fighting and archery, and became well known in no time for her bravery.
The British took over the administration of Kittur in 1824 under the doctrine of lapse. When the Queen protested against the British occupation, the British Army attacked Kittur in 1824 with 20,000 men and 400 guns.
The intention was to confiscate her jewels and treasures worth rupees 1.5 million, making her economically weak, and then dethrone her.
Despite having a numerically inferior force, Chennamma put up a tough fight and won the first round of battle. The British Army faced massive losses, and eventually, two British officers, Sir Walter Elliot and Mr. Stevenson, were taken as hostages, giving Chennamma an upper hand in the negotiations.
Chennamma agreed to release the hostages if the British ended the war and allowed her son to rule. Commissioner Chaplin from the East India Company took the offer, and the hostages were released.
However, in an unforeseen turnaround, the British troops launched a second round of attack. They could not take the humiliation of losing to a woman from a small village and roped in armies from Mysore and Solapur. They also convinced two of her soldiers to betray her by mixing cow dung and mud with the gunpowder used for cannons.
This time, she was captured and imprisoned for life at Belhongal Fort. She passed away on the 21st of February 1829. Rani Chennamma was buried in Belhongal Taluk. Her legacy and first victory are still commemorated in Kittur during the Kittur Utsav held from the 22nd to 24th of October.
On 23rd of October 1934, Mahatma Gandhi resigned from the Congress party and quit politics. He said he withdrew from active politics and even resigned his membership of the Congress because he wanted to devote himself fully to the constructive program and Harijan welfare.
He did not disagree with the party's position, but felt that if he resigned, his popularity with Indians would cease to stifle the party's membership, which actually varied, including communists, socialists, trade unionists, students, religious conservatives, and those with pro-business convictions, and that these various voices would get a chance to make themselves heard.
He had also come to believe that the leading members of the Congress party had adopted non-violence as a political means and not as the fundamental essence. In place of political activity, Gandhiji then concentrated on his constructive program of building the nation from the bottom up, educating rural India, which accounted for 85% of the population, was not an easy task.
Gandhiji continued his fight against untouchability, promoted hand spinning, weaving and other cottage industries to supplement the earnings of the underemployed peasantry. Gandhiji himself went to live at Sevagram, a village which later became the center of his program of social and economic uplift.